often tell people that NestArtfully would never have happened before the days of COVID, because back then travel was what we worked and lived for. Every 3 months we would pack our bags and take off to some place new, exploring sights, tastes and experiences. Boredom, work stress, other problems all seemed to melt away while planning and living our travel dreams. Then COVID happened, and in so many ways life turned upside down. From being a person who would get fidgety if there were no travel plans in sight, to someone who didn't even step outside the house for over 3 months, I've come a long way. The past 2 years has forced internal growth, and so much of it has happened in a space I would have otherwise most taken for granted, home. I've discovered I don't need to escape the so-called confines of my home to find ways to de-stress, relax and have a good time. In this video, I hope to share some mindful practices I enjoy at home on a day-to-day basis and that has made me appreciate the little things more. Gardening peace of mind. Cultivating a set of positive and relaxing activities at home for me starts in my garden. I have always found tending to my plants meditative and relaxing. Often, when I have a lot on my mind and would like to take time to de-stress, I get my garden scissors and get started with the process of cutting away old and dry leaves, deadheading old flowers to promote fresh growth and removing weeds. I take my time with this process, and as my plants start to look green and fresh without old leaves and flowers, I tend to feel a little fresher myself. I also find it immensely satisfying to take care of my plants by following a fertilizing and watering routine. Several years ago, when I first started gardening, just the task of watering, fertilizing and tackling pests did feel overwhelming. But gradually, with experience, I have come to believe that for every bit of love I show my garden, it gives me back in abundance, peace, joy and fills my home with calm. Choosing self-care. While I spend a lot of time doing things for the house and for my family, I'm also guilty of ignoring my own personal needs. A self-care routine has pretty much been non-existent for me over the past couple of years. This is something I wanted to pay more attention to this year. My skin, my hair and my general health, which I so often ignored, I decided to focus more on. From making it a habit to take daily vitamins to finding a skincare routine, small changes started making a big difference. I usually make bath time a spa-like time for me. I play music, invest in scented candles and take time to pay heed to my skin. My skin, which is usually easygoing, started acting up with breakouts and acne from the stress and constant weather changes. While prescription-based solutions were provided to me, I wanted something that is nature-based, that would be a long-term solution I could use and make part of my skincare routine. And that's why I decided to use Vilvah's aloe vera gel as a product to moisturize my skin, help me tackle acne and give my skin a healthy, hydrated glow. The gel made from cold-pressed aloe vera juice feels so cool and light, which makes me comfortable using it both as a moisturizer as well as to tackle acne. It even nourishes the skin, helping me get rid of dark spots and dull skin. But most importantly, it is free from sulfates, silicons, parabens, all artificial fragrances and colors, basically no harmful chemicals, and of course is cruelty-free as it is not animal tested. Something about using an all-natural product such as Vilvah's aloe vera gel on a daily basis creates a soothing, cooling and relaxing skincare routine and makes me feel better about meeting my self-care goals. If investing in a self-care regime is important to you as well, check out Vilvah's range of awesome natural products today, and remember that only the first 500 viewers to use my code NEST20 will get a 20% off on the entire range of products on Vilvah's official website. Website and product details have been given in the description box below. Do take a look. Journaling as a way to organize my emotions. When I first came across the concept of journaling, especially gratitude journaling, I was intrigued. But I also wondered if I would find the process too boring to really stick with it. Then, as I started journaling, I discovered there are many ways of making this process more personal and more suited to my needs. One of the first things I was able to tackle is that while on a normal day I feel like I have 1,000 tabs open in my head, journaling started helping me organize and streamline my thoughts. I've also been someone who loves to doodle while focusing on other tasks. For example, in the past, while attending office meetings or while planning our travels together. Journaling for me lets me explore my artistic side as well. So in my journal, you will find everything from a to-do list that I want to get off my head to a dumping ground of all my emotions after a rough day, interspersed with several pages where I have let myself be creative and have fun with art. Over time, I have also invested and explored art books for adults where simply coloring existing pictures and patterns can be therapeutic. If you, like me, would like to have a safe space to voice your emotions, thoughts, and creativity, do consider giving journaling a try. Definitely makes for a calming daily practice. Brewing a cup of joy. There is a quote that goes, "Tea time is a chance to slow down, pull back, and appreciate our surroundings." And that holds true for my relationship with tea. For a long time now, I've been fascinated with the Japanese tea ceremony. While I've not yet gotten around to learning it myself, I try to make tea time a meditative and relaxing affair for me. From liking a variety of teas, black, lemon, ginger, masala, flavored, herbal, green, and so on, I love the process of making them itself. I especially love taking the time to watch as the tea leaves unfurl and allow their essence to take over what was until then just hot water. The colors of a variety of teas are a joy to watch as much as they are to drink. I ensure to not miss out on this by opting for transparent cups. Different teas also smell different, and that just goes to prove that in many ways, tea making and drinking is a treat for the senses. It is my daily indulgence and one that keeps me healthy and happy. Reading my way into other worlds. As a child, I often found books to be the perfect escape from whatever bothered me, be it when I was sick or I was too bored to study for an exam. I used to be able to easily read at least a book a day. Then, as I got older, somehow I managed to make less and less time to read. And over the past couple of years, reading got reduced to maybe a book in 6 months. I have rediscovered the romance of reading from the comfort of my home once again. From spending time at the bookstore and wondering which new author to give a try, to becoming a member at the local library, books have once again become my way of traveling to other worlds while still being cuddled up on my couch. But the biggest achievement is that just like my dad's love for reading introduced me to the world of books, my love for it has now encouraged my little one to become a voracious reader as well. From reading him books to now watching him read an entire book himself, I feel immensely happy that healthy habits like this can be cultivated and passed down right at home if we make some time for it. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into my daily life at home and how the small things we take for granted can bring us great joy when done mindfully. Slow living is not a trend. Slow living is a practice of living in the moment and enjoying everything in the present. And these simple activities let me do just that. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a great day.